What's up, everybody? Last week we got Season 1 of Black Ops 6, which you know what that means. Brand new Warzone integration. All the Black Ops 6 guns are in Warzone now. So, everyone's still trying to figure out the meta, but I have my top 5 long-range guns for you to use. I have 5 attachment loadouts and 8 attachment loadouts for all but one of the guns, because one's a Modern Warfare 3 gun. But I got the loadouts that I think are best, and of course, after we look at the loadouts, we'll go to true game data. Unfortunately, over there, he can only have 5 attachments currently on the website, so it's not going to be the full data, but it'll be close enough. And before we jump into the loadouts, if you want to watch me use anything live, or you have any suggestions and you want to see me try them out live, Twitch is linked down below. All my other socials are linked down below as well, and my single player channel if you want to watch me play some single player games. But with all that said, let's go ahead and jump into the loadouts. Okay, so now we're over on our loadout screens. Of course, we have 5 total loadouts for you for long range. Like I said, one of them doesn't have 8 attachments, and that one's still a typo in it. But starting off at number 5, we have the Model L. The Model L might have the least amount of recoil on this list, especially with the 8 attachment build, but the time to kill is not there. It's more competitive than a lot of the MW2 and MW3 options, and it's just the recoil is so much better than so many of the other Black Ops options that it does sneak on to number 5 of this list. And now, most of these builds will be the same across all of the builds. It's just the way it is. We're kind of back to that, which is nice. There's no tuning. There's not a bunch of random attachments that are better than the others. As we go through this, it'll be pretty much the same. So this won't take too long. Of course, the optic is of your choice. If you're going 3 times or more, I like the Willis 3 times. If you don't want to go quite that far zoomed, I'd go with the Jason Armory 2 times. And if you want to stick with 1 time, especially with long range, go Kepler red dot, Otero red dot, or K and S red dot. They're just really, really clean optics and kind of feel like a long range optic without the zoom. We have the compensator. It really comes down to the compensator, the muzzle brake, and the ported compensator on each one of these loadouts. And with the compensator, it has vertical recoil control. The muzzle brake has no specific recoil control other than first shot. And ported compensator has first shot and vertical. The first shot's not too big of a deal, and the compensator offers the most vertical recoil control, so that's what we go with there. The reinforced barrel is going to be the option for all of the Black Ops 6 long range. There's the gain twist that gives you the most bullet velocity. There's the long barrel that gives you the most damage range, but reinforced gives you both of them. Short barrels, jumping aim down sight, and jumping sprint to fire speeds, which whatever. And CHF barrel increases the neck multiplier, but at the expense of way more recoil. It's not worth it. Go reinforced barrel to get both bullet velocity and damage range. Then we have the vertical foregrip. Luckily, they kind of simplified this compared to the last 2 games, and there's only a handful of foregrips before you just get into underbarrel stuff. Vertical helps with horizontal. Lightweight is aim idle sway. Marksman is aim down sight focus. So think of when you use a sniper and you can hold your breath to focus. Precision is aiming idle sway and horizontal recoil control, and Ranger is horizontal recoil control and sprinting movement speed. The most horizontal recoil control you can get is vertical foregrip, so that's what we go with there. Magazine, it's kind of up to you. I go with the extended Mag 1. That gives you 40 rounds, while the extended Mag 2 gives you 50. It depends on how much of a penalty you want. They both hurt reload quickness, the extended Mag 2 more than the extended Mag 1, but extended Mag 2 hurts aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed for 10 more bullets, so it's just really what you decide you want. Then we have Commando Grip. Quick Draw helps with ADS, Assault helps with sprint to fire, Ergonomic helps with slide to fire, dive to fire, and ADS, and CQB helps with dive to fire, slide to fire, and sprint to fire. Commando helps with aim down sight and sprint to fire. We're especially not worried about stuff like slide and dive to fire speed for our long range. For our close range, maybe, but it's Commando Grip for the long range. Then we go to Balanced Stock. Balanced Stock helps with strafing movement speed, hip fire movement speed, and aim walking movement speed. Light Stock helps with hip fire movement and strafing movement speeds. Infiltrator helps with aim walking move speed. Heavy Stock helps with flinch resistance, which we're not too worried about. And Combat Stock helps with flinch resistance and aim walk movement speed. Balanced Stock is the only one that helps with all of those movement speeds, so that's the one that we go with there. Then you can skip laser. There's only one laser used, and that would be the sniper on snipers, which we will talk about in a different video. Recoil springs, horizontal and recoil control, and vertical recoil control. If you feel like you can handle the recoil, go with the NATO over pressured for bullet velocity. And you could go with rapid fire, but it's not worth it because you lose damage range, bullet velocity, and you get more recoil. Go with the recoil springs if you want no recoil at all, and the 5.56 overpressured if you just want more bullet velocity. Okay, sorry. Game crashed. We're back now, though. So when you move on to, if you want to go 5 attachment with the Model L, we still keep the Willis 3 times the compensator, the reinforced, the vertical foregrip, and the extended mag. Especially now that you're removing some of the aim down sight speed benefit you were getting, I would definitely stick with the extended mag 1. Otherwise, you can go with extended mag 2 if you really want, but because we're not battling some of that ADS with like the rear grip, I would go ahead and stick with extended mag 1 for the 5 attachment build. So moving on to 4, the one that is not from Black Ops 6 is the good old DTIR. Still really good. Still not much recoil at all. Go with the Choreo Eagle's Eye or your choice of optic, the Quartermaster Suppressor, the Extend 10 Long Barrel, and the word is that they changed the Bruin Heavy and the Paragord grip, so go Jack Slash, and then 40 round mag. Nothing's really changed. Some people were already running that exact loadout with the Jack Slash. So then we move on to our third best option, and that's going to be the XMG, the only LMG on this list and the best LMG. So with the 8 attachments, once again, we're going Willis 3 times or your choice of optic, compensator, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip. I go with the fast mag here. The fast mag goes down to 75. The fast mag 2 goes down to 50, which didn't quite feel like enough, but it helps your reload quickness, your aim down sight, and your sprint to fire. And especially the reload quickness, but all of that this gun needs help with. So then we go commando grip, aim down sight, sprint to fire again. I told you these builds are going to be the same. Balance stock, and then fire mods, go recoil spring. Once again, go either recoil spring or overpressured. And then there's no use for the laser. So like I said, it's going to be kind of the same builds over and over again. Once again, we go 5 attachments on this. And I go Willis, compensator, reinforced, vertical foregrip, and fast mag. You could go, instead of fast mag, which helps, I gotta remove it. The fast mag helps with your aim down sight speed 3%, and your sprint to fire 4%. Your rear grip, the commando grip, helps with 10 and 16%. So that's huge on an LMG, but you do lose the reload quickness. If you're playing with an LMG, you're probably going to be more passive. If you want to kind of match more, or you want better stats, you can go to the Fast Mag 2, like I said. But I go with the Fast Mag 1 just to get a little benefit because LMGs do take so long. But do that or do the Commando Grip for the XMG. Then moving into long range number 2, we have the good old XM4, the tried and true. It's going to be the same build once again. Willis 3 times, compensator, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag 1. You can't go extended mag 2 for 60 rounds or all the way up to extended mag 3 for 100 rounds. I don't think you really need that. I wouldn't go past extended mag 2. If you're playing quads, maybe go that way, but just beware of the ADS, the reload quickness, and the sprint to fire penalties. Then we go commando grip, balance stock, recoil springs, or over pressured. Once again, it is going to get a little repetitive, but I'm back. I'm glad to be back to simple loadouts. The 5 attachment is what it's been. Willis 3 times, compensator, reinforced, vertical, and extended mag 1 or 2. And then finally, the best long range right now is the GPR. The Willis 3 times, the ported compensator, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, extended mag, commando grip, balance stock. And I have overpressure on this one because this one just feels so low recoil. And it's, and you could do the same with the Model L. And just to show you, I do put overpressured on some loadouts. So that is the 8 attachment version. And then once again, we go to the 5 attachment version where it's just Willis 3 times, ported compensator, reinforced barrel, vertical foregrip, and extended mag. So those are going to be our long range options. Just to run through them again, we have the Model L, we have the DTIR, we have the XMG, we have the XM4, and then finally the GPR 91 is the best long range. Ignore all the secondaries, the tactical, lethal, perks, all that. Those are going to be later videos. None of that means anything. And then wildcard, that's all going to be later videos. We're going to put a short range video, a sniper ranking video, and overall loadout setup. That's perks, wildcards, etc. So keep an eye out for those. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see those, and hit that notification bell if you want to see them first. And please don't forget to like and comment down below what you think of the loadouts, the guns, the loadouts, whatever. If you were just here for the loadouts, that's where we're going to stop. But if you're here for true game data, we're going to go ahead and jump over there right now. So you can see we got our loadouts in. Unfortunately, the DTIR doesn't have attachments because true game data is currently retesting the MW2 and MW3 guns. God bless them. So it's not going to be quite accurate for the DTIR, but you can look at other things. So the DTIR, just imagine all these lines get pushed out. And when you look long range, it's going to be the fastest, even as it sits now, except for the XMG. The XMG is second behind the GPR, because even though the GPR falls off more in the long range, especially more players are resurgence these days, so that factors in a little bit. But it's way ahead of the the XMG in the close to mid range, and when it falls off, the gaps aren't huge. And like I said, the XMG is more of the big map, which is why it ends up in third. It's not as good in the close to mid range, but it's way better long range, but you're way slower with it. The DTI is fourth because even when you can push this stuff out, it's close. It's competitive in the mid range, up to the mid range, but there's this big section in the mid to long range, or the extra mid range here, where it's not very competitive. And of course, all these lines get pushed out a little bit when we get new attachments. But the GPR has the second least recoil behind the Model L here, and you can see the Model L is nowhere close in the close to mid range. It's a little closer on the long range, but in close to mid range, it's a pretty big gap. So when you factor in recoil, time to kill, and then with the XMG, the slowdown of using an LMG, right now the GPR is the best. Otherwise, I would use the XM4. Big map, go ahead with the XMG, DTR, Model L, both really good. Like I said, those are our long-range options. This is the true game data charts. I'll link the true game data down below if you want to go check that out for yourself. Like I said, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you like this type of content and want to see it first. And comment down below what you think of the guns, or the loadouts, whatever. And like I said, true game data link down below, Twitch link down below, all my socials and my single player channel all linked down below. So check out what you want. I always appreciate any interaction anywhere. But I will see you on Urzikstan, Rebirth Island, and Area 99. Get frying. Have a good day. Bye.